Hey parents, I want to kick off this back to school series by talking about body budgets. And I know you're terribly surprised that that's the first thing that we're going to discuss. But body budgets are super connected to a child or a teen's ability to be resilient. And we know that resilience is one of those factors that plays a huge role in success for humans as they grow from child to teen to adult. And resilience is less about a skill that is taught. You know, we often hear people say, oh, those kids, they're not taught resilience these days. It's less about that and more about the space that your nervous system has to be flexible, to adapt. So I want to give you an adult example of how body budgets and resilience are connected before we get into some of the kid stuff. So let's say you come home from work, it's 6 o'clock, you are hungry, you are tired, you just had a long commute, you got stuck in traffic. You've been dealing with people at work all day who were not doing what they were supposed to do and handing in their deliverables, and you realized, you haven't eaten since, 9 a.m. and you haven't had your coffee, and you are dreading walking in the house knowing that you got to get dinner on the table and get the kids to soccer and dance and swimming all before 7 o'clock, and you haven't peed since noon. You open the door and you step on a Lego. And your immediate response is DEFCON 5. You lose it. You start cursing and yelling because Lego hurts and you're exhausted. Alternatively, maybe your kids are older and it's not a Lego you stepped on. Maybe you walked in the house, you got to the kitchen and you realized that your teenagers had made themselves after school snacks and there was crap everywhere. That's an example of your body budget being so depleted that there was no room in your nervous system for any kind of flexibility. The alternative to that is it's a Saturday, you slept in, you're sitting at the table, the sunshine is coming in, hitting across your face, and it feels so good. You've got the most delicious cup of coffee you've ever had in your life. You're having a lovely chat with your spouse. Your kids are off content doing something that doesn't require your supervision or input. And you get up and you walk across the floor and you step on a Lego. Yes, it still hurts. But your response might be something more like, oh, those little scamps leaving their toys around again. Or you walk into the kitchen and you see the mess that your teenagers left and you think, okay, well, we'll deal with that later. That's an example of your body budget being topped up. It's balanced. You're feeling really good. Your nervous system has space for you to be resilient. It's exactly the same for your kids. So I wanted to start off with this video because everything we're talking about, whether it is, middle school mean girls, whether it is teenage drama, whether it is transitions of any kind, new school nervousness, your little one starting for the first time, them not liking their teacher, you not liking their teacher, recess shenanigans, whatever it is, everything is going to go more smoothly if body budgets are balanced. Make sure those kiddos are well rested, well hydrated, well fed. If they have too much sugar, if they've spent too much time on devices, your teenager is doom scrolling through Instagram and they're seeing all those videos of their friends or their future classmates' new back to school outfits and how cute they look, and they're thinking, gosh, I don't look that cute. If they're not getting enough exercise, if they're not getting enough fresh air, enough unstructured play for those littles, and unstructured downtime for those bigs, all of those things are going to impact those body budgets. And then you're going to end up with them feeling everything much bigger. Nervousness feels bigger. Anxiety feels bigger. Worry feels bigger. Drama feels bigger. So the number one thing to start off this back to school series is focus on those body budgets. As always, if you want to know how to apply this specifically to your humans, book a Connect with Kate call. I'd love to talk to you.